Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Bila. I'm back with another review of Tyler Perry's Zatima. This is season 1, episode 4. So it looks like they're dropping 2 episodes a day every week, and they're only like 10 episodes, so we have 6 more to go. So, I mean, Tyler Perry, he's doing really, really good. He's keeping my attention. Sometimes there is a little bit of back and forth that's unnecessary, like go ahead and get to the point, but overall it's still a pretty decent show. All right, so the episode picks up where it left off, right? Where Belinda is wanting Zach. She done chased Zach around the coffee table, throws herself on Zach. Zach is trying to get away, so he runs up the stairs. So as he's running up the stairs, Belinda, with her shirt open, she is following behind Zach. And so when Zach and Belinda get upstairs, they look over and they see Fatima. And she looks like, you better lay low. You know what I'm saying? She said only thing she see is red. And she just see a red little skinny figure with her shirt open. That's all she see. So Belinda is like, hey, Fatima, I didn't know you was here. Fatima like, of course you didn't know I was here. And she said, man, I'm just trying to show you that your man ain't, he ain't nothing. He a low life, and she said, really? Really? And all the while she's trying to talk about Zach and how he's a low life. Zach is like, I think you better leave. And she was like, I ain't got to listen to you. This is my best friend. We've been best friends since He said, no, you better leave. I'm trying to. And Fatima is like, no, 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 no. Let her talk. Well, now, what were you trying to do? She said she was trying to come over here, come over to their house and try to test Zach to see and to prove to Fatima that he has not changed and he's still a no good man. Fatima is like, oh, okay. And the whole time Fatima is looking at her, her purse is on the bed. So she's going to grab her purse. Zach sees it. So he grabs her purse first and was like, no, don't do it. Give me your purse. Give me your purse. And she's like, Zach, don't play with me. So Zach thinks that he has her purse. All the while, Fatima stuck her hand in her purse and got her gun out. So they don't see that part. So Fatima is like, so what are you trying to say? Belinda is like, he came on to me. He was coming at me. She said, so he was coming at you. All the while, because Zach knows Fatima. They've been doing this a long time. And you can tell that Zach is a relatively good guy because he's still trying to spare Belinda. Number one, he don't want Fatima to catch a case. And number two, he don't want no girl shot and bloody all over his floor in his brand new house that he can sell for $1.4 million. So please, Belinda, you wrong. You are trifling. You are dead, dirty dog wrong. Please get your skanky self up out of my house before Fatima put one of them hot ones, hot ones through your hot leg. You know what I'm saying? So Zach is like, get out, get out. Come on. They're arguing back and forth, back and forth. Fatima reaches out and she points that gun and she goes, pow. Child, when I tell you both of them hit the floor, I said, girl, who you shoot? Oh, then the episode, the credits come on. And I'm like, girl, did you get him? Did you get him? I mean, did you even pinch him? Or whatever. So the episode comes back after the opening credits and they are lying on the floor, right? So they both look at each other like, are you hit? No. You hit? No. Fatima is like, get out. She gets over her like, B, what you say? Da 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 da, going out. Zach instantly grabs her and puts her on the bed and like was like, calm down. He takes the gun from her. Calm down, calm down. Child, Belinda didn't know what to do. Belinda saw all of her little life flash before her eyes. And she got up out of there. She was like, oh my God, this girl almost shot me. Yes. You already seen it. They said warning come before destruction, but you was really trying it. You was trying it because Fatima was asking her, how did you time it just perfectly for you to come over here? Cause she said, well, she know that, Fatima be at the hair shop for 2 hours. So she timed it perfectly. She knew how long she was going to be there. She thought she was going to come over here, get her little yang on with Zach, but she didn't know she was going to have that gun pointed at her and she was going to be laying on that floor, ducking and dodging bullets. She didn't know that part. So she go ahead and leave, like I said, and Fatima is crying. She is bawling her eyes out. And Zach is holding her. He was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I can't believe this is happening. Zach is consoling her. And she's like, oh, she's just so crying. And she's, grieving because that's her best friend. She's been knowing that girl since they were kids. They went to college together and everything. Like, that's her best friend. And for her best friend to betray her like that, I understand you slept with him 2 years ago, but come on now, that's 2 years in the past. You know how much Fatima had expressed to them that she loves Zach and she wants to be with Zach. They just moved in together. And for Belinda to have the audacity to try and break that up because she wants Zach for herself, and then you're going to try to play it like Zach came on to you and that you saying like, oh, he a lowlife, he ain't no good, he ain't about nothing. You going to believe him over me. We've been friends for a long, long time playing that card. Girl, she is trifling and she dirty. And Fatima said she dead to her. And I 100% agree. She will not ever be my friend again. Girl, if I saw you walking across the street, I will not look. You will be invisible. You will be the invisible, not even friend, the invisible girl. That's what you would be. Anyway, so the night progresses. Didn't I tell y'all these be the longest nights? I don't know what time it is, but these are the longest nights. I tell you, they have so much drama. Even Zach said, yeah, dog, when that doorbell rang because he finally got Fatima to sleep like she a baby. I had just put Fatima to sleep. And he's down there cleaning up, you know what I'm saying, trying to straighten up from the night. And ring, 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 ring. It's the doorbell. Knock, 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 knock. Somebody knocking at the door. And so he like, God dog, who is this? I can't get no peace. He like, am I an all night house? Our house is your house? Child, yeah, you might as well rent the other side out and give it to them. They're gonna be at your house all day. Anyway, so he opens up the door and Angela is being rude. Where is Fatima? I'm like, Zay, you gonna have to put some more or something in your throat because these girls are running over you. They acting like you ain't talking to them. So he was like, you gonna have to come back later. I just put her to bed. She been crying all night. She's like, I'm going to talk to my friend. Girl, she gonna demand it. I'm gonna talk to my friend. Tell who your friend? You about to be my friend now. We the only ones that's finna talk. You not finna go up them stairs. And then she gonna holler out, yeah, because I know what happened. And he was like, yeah, Belinda told you. And I know in Zach's mind, he like, oh, Belinda, she done switched the story up anyway. But Angela coming at Zach like, yeah, like I said, Belinda done switched the story up, saying that Zach came at her. So that's why she got all this attitude over here trying to pop her top. Anyway, so she yells, Fatima. And then Fatima like, girl, yeah, come on up. And then Zach is like, well, why am I even here? You know what I'm saying? You're going to do what you want to do anyway. And I'm not cleaning this up. Don't be trying to talk to me all night after I done told them to go on home. Anyway, so as Angela's going upstairs, she's like, well, Bryce in the car. You can go talk to him. He's like, I don't want to talk to no Bryce. I don't blame him. I want to talk to Bryce. He don't want to go to bed. I want all y'all about my house. That's what I want. It's been a long night. So she goes upstairs. Bryce come in the house. Bryce always looking like, is it me or does Bryce, is he like a cornball, goofball? I don't know. But he seems real sensitive, but he still is kind of like corny. Like, I guess he's a good friend to have. And the way that he acts, it almost makes me feel like I need to side eye him too. Almost like he's so cornballish. It's almost like he's hiding something. But he just may be a good guy. I don't know. We always judge the good guys as if they could be a possible bad guy. But shoot, Fatima still don't trust him. So until Fatima start trusting him, then I start trusting him. Anyway, he talking to Zach. So you all right? Zach like, no. So what you gonna do? You want to talk about it? So they go outside, they talk, they have a beer outside. Okay, so upstairs, Fatima is crying. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. That's my best friend. And Angela, she kind of giving Fatima pushback. Like, are you sure that's really what it was? Because Belinda talked to me. I talked to her. She told me. And Fatima is trying to defend herself. Fatima is sitting here telling her, I heard her. I heard Zach telling her to leave multiple times. I heard the pitter patter of their little feet running around the coffee table as Zach tries to escape the little paws of Belinda. I heard it. you know, I heard them run up the stairs. They didn't even know that I was here. And then here go Angela, girl, how did you get up them stairs? How did you get up here when nobody know? She said, don't worry about all that. And I got to thinking, I said, girl, yeah. Did you park your car around the back? How in the world did you get to the second floor? Is it a fire escape in the back? But later on in the episode, Zach said, girl, ain't no stairs back there. Fatima talking about she done grew wings. Let me know you drank a Red Bull and grew you some wings and flew up on that second floor. Do you see that much red to make you fly? Child, what kind of red she seeing? Anyway, so Fatima up there trying to explain herself, you know what I'm saying? And then she like, look, I don't want to go back and forth with you. I'm telling you what I know. That Belinda girl, she is lying. She was like, I've always been there for her. And then she said, and then she told Angela, think about it. Why did she leave as soon as I got there? Because she timed it out. She knew I was going to be there for 2 hours. Think about it. Why did she come to my house if he trying to push up on her? Oh, because she said that, he was trying to prove. Come on, Angela, you too nice. You too nice. Either you too nice or you too naive or you just really don't want to know. And then Angela kind of comes to her senses and she's just like, I'm so sorry. I'm hurt. And Fatima like, I'm hurt. Don't you hate talking to friends when you really be going through something? They'll just say, yeah, because I'm hurt too. But girl, you ain't even feeling this like I'm feeling this. It didn't happen to your man. Just say yes. Nod your head and pat me on my back. Don't tell me how you feel. Just nod your head and comfort me and pat me on my back and say, girl, it's going to be okay. We going to get through this together. Don't tell me how you feel. And don't tell me nothing. You just say, oh, girl, we going to get through this. That's all you need. But anyway, so Fatima is like, I've been there for that girl. I've never betrayed her. I've always been a good friend. She's just reminiscing about everything that she's done. And it's hurting her even the more because she said, I was a really, really good friend. That's like my sister. You know what I'm saying? That's some crazy stuff, child. Fatima said she is dead. She is double dog dead. She is dead as a doorknob. She is dead, dead to me. I said, girl, you ain't gonna be able to resurrect her. She is too dead, honey. But anyway, Fatima finally got through to Angela. Angela finally understands. And then Fatima lays her head on Angela's chest and she cries even the more. All right. So Zach and Bryce are outside and they're talking. And that's when Bryce says, yeah, we told her. Oh, yeah. Mind you, back upstairs, Angela said, but you shot at her. And Fatima said, but I missed. And she said, I missed on purpose. That was a warning shot. Because if I wanted to shoot her, she would be shot. And that's it. Okay. Back down outside. So Bryce is like, how do you feel? Are you okay? Are you okay with Fatima? Are you not scared of Fatima? He was like, girl, he like, Bryce, I know Fatima. I know her. You know what I'm saying? I know if Fatima wanted to shoot her, she would have shot her. Point blank, period. She don't miss. And then did the police come? He was like, no. He said, because he went and got the nail gun and started, like, I guess shooting some to kind of throw it off, like he was over there working on the house. So nobody called the police. But I'm like, how would they know if it's a nail gun or a real gun? Well, maybe, Chad, I don't know. Maybe they can see through walls. Chad, I don't know. But anyway, so they get to talking, and then Zach brings up the fact that Bryce is dating a black girl now. I don't like the fact that they kind of throw in, like, oh, you dating a black girl, so you're going to have to watch out. All black women ain't crazy. All black women ain't toting pistols. All black women don't see red. Shoot, Chad, I see black and white. Shoot, when I get mad, I see black and white. It look like static in a TV. I don't even know what that is. But anyway, all black women ain't that. Some black women are. I know this one woman. She's so meek. She don't even get mad. She just really meek. She's a woman of few words, but when she speaks, she is very powerful. So don't do that, black, because them white women out here, they crazy too. They be shooting people and busting tires and windows and doing all this scandalous stuff too. Black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican. Child, we all get mad. You push us enough, we gonna blow a top. So don't just put that narrative on black women. It's all women, because we all feel. Anyway, they just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Tyler Perry. But anyway, so they end up dapping beers or whatever, and they come to the conclusion that it is what it is. You just got to be smart in your relationship. All right. So Angela comes downstairs and she apologizes to Zach. She said she was just listening to the story one-sided that Belinda had told her. And she just wanted to apologize, and they end up leaving for tonight. That night, and Zach finally gets his house to himself. Please, no more intruders, because this is a mess. Every time I turn around, it's always somebody knocking on the door. So Zach goes back upstairs to Fatima. They talk. Fatima is still crying. She is still hurt. And they said, do you want big spoon or little spoon? I don't even know what that means. At first, I thought she wanted some ice cream. But then he got, do you want the big spoon for the ice cream or the little spoon for the ice cream? I thought if she get the big spoon, she going to eat a lot. If she want the little spoon, she probably watching her weight. I didn't know until he got up and got behind her and they meant actually spoon. He going to hold her all night. So I wonder what the big spoon is. Actually getting it in? Yeah, let me know. But anyway, I just thought this was a really, really sweet episode. This little segment right here, because he was just holding her. He was saying that he was sorry. He ever slept with her. And she was like, man, that was 2 years ago. You don't have to apologize for that. You know, it's just, it is what it is at this point. She just gonna have to eat it. She gonna have to eat it, and she just gonna have to get through it. And it's going to be a hard fight for her to get through, because mind you, that is her best friend, her and Angela. But when your best friend betray you like that, that hit different. But Zach hold her, and he's understanding, and he's giving her grace, and he's letting her grieve. And that's what I like about this. So the next morning, Zach gets up and he fixes breakfast. He's over there doing a little breakfast dance. You know how when you be happy in the morning, you be like, oh, I'm about to eat this food. It's going to be real good. You be dancing and everything, right? So Fatima comes downstairs in her workout gear because she is wanting to take a morning run. He was like, no, I was going to fix you breakfast in bed. So, yeah. And she was like, well, no, I either need to go on vacation or I need to run. And he was like, well, where you want to go on vacation? I can take you on a vacation. She said, you can? Okay, big money. I can take you to Florida. She said, Florida? Look, Fatima, don't be sleeping on Florida. Now, I goes down to Florida and try to go at least once a year. Meet a family. Shoot. Don't be. I need the water too. It's still blue. About Florida. Florida is a bumping vacation spot. You ain't heard? Shoot, they got the same beach. You can get a massage and whatever drink of your choice. It is what it is, you know? But she talking about she need to go down to the Cancun or Mexico or go to the somewhere of France, child. I don't know. He talking about, oh, he said, well, I can't go out the country because I ain't got no passport because I'm a felon. But yeah, you can take a cruise and you can just get them your birth certificate. You don't need no passport. Yeah, because I be taking cruises too, and I just get them my birth certificate. I'm gonna get a passport though. Anyway, this ain't got nothing to do with me, child. This is Zatima. Anyway, so yes. He was like, he said, when did you become so bougie? She was like, you ain't know. And then he said, well, since I can't go out the country, we going to Florida. She said, no, I'll just see you when I get back. He said, quit playing. Anyway, so she gets behind him and, play with him or whatever. He's like, you play too much, you play too much. So they cover up the food. They go running. Mind you, at first, Fatima didn't want to go running with him because she said that Zach can't keep up. Zach been running this whole episode 3 he been running, and episode 4 he finna be running. I guess Tyler Perry is telling us we need to run because we need good heart health. Anyway, so they out there running. They running, they running, they running. Zach can't keep up. And the only thing that I was noticing when Fatima was running is that her breast was just going up and down. Because I know when I exercise, I have to have on something for my breasts. Now, I don't have big breasts, but I don't have small breasts either. I have a nice amount of breasts. And they go up and down when I'm exercising. And that is so irritating to me. I try to put on my tightest fit bra because I don't need all that moving. So I was like, dang, that don't irritate Fatima when she running up and down that street like that and her breast just going up and down. Ugh, that was making me feel a type of way. Anyway, so they running right. And so Fatima is like, I knew you weren't gonna catch up, so I gotta get ready to go to work. And he was like, okay, well, go to work, go to work. So Fatima kind of runs a little bit, but then there's this lady with this yellow jogging suit on, and she run past. And Fatima, Zach don't know that Fatima is watching him. So Fatima kind of stood out to see if Zach was gonna look as the woman passed. I was like, Zach, don't look, don't look, don't look. Zach head went that way. She said, He told me, nah, I thought that was the son. I said, boy, if you don't shut up. So anyway, he conveniently gets a phone call. Right. We don't know who Zach talking to. So as Fatima is running backwards, she ended up running into her ex. I think his name was Iron or Ian or something like Ira. Is it Ira or Ian? I think Ian. I'm gonna say Ian. Anyway, so she backs into Ian and she turns around. She's like, oh man. And I don't know if we got the backstory, but I guess this is the backstory now. So Ian is the person that she was going to marry, and he left her a week before they were actually going to get married, and then he ended up marrying somebody else a week later. I said, this ain't nothing but a Tyler Perry show. Yeah, this proves that this is Tyler Perry show. So, yeah. Oh, here he is. Oh, I missed you. Oh, I think he told her he still love her. I don't want to be with. She's like, oh, I didn't miss you. Yeah. And then he said her and the girl didn't work out. She said, I knew y'all wasn't gonna work out. And my whole thing is, Zach, you are that much on that phone call that you can't even look over to your left and see that Fatima is talking to this man that you don't know. So you that conversation is that good, right? So he's still over there talking on the phone, talking about his back hurt, and she over here talking and reminiscing with her ex-boyfriend, ex-fiance. Yeah. And so when he talking about, let me take you out to dinner. I want to catch up with you. I need to talk to you. I love you and all this stuff. And she like, no, I'm not with you. I got a man. What your man got to do with me? I got a man. What your man got? I got a man. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I ain't going to do the rest of the rap. So then Zach looks up and he finally realizes that Fatima is talking. So he walks his way over there and put his arm around Fatima and like, what's up, bruh? Talking about, yeah, this is my man. And guess what, baby? He said he want to take me out to dinner. He said, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Yeah. And he said, yeah, what he say? Yo, trash is my treasure. Yo, loss is my gain. You know, all the stuff that the men say when they done lost a good woman and Zach done picked her up and found her. He talking about, yeah, I got my good thing. We together. That ain't happening. All right, baby, I see you. You know, they run on off to work, and then Zach in the back of his head talking about, hey, you messed up. You ain't gonna, he didn't say that. I'm just adding that in there. He was just pretty much rubbing it in, and Ian over there looking like a sucker, pretty much. So Zach meets up with Bryce because as is in episode 3, Zach was saying that he wanted to rent out an office space, right? So they meet up, and Bryce is showing him a different office space, and it's really, really nice. But Zach is kind of sad, and mind you, I think Zach looked very nice in his velour suit. I mean, yeah, I think I myself would actually wear that myself. I just think it's really nice looking. But anyway, so Bryce is like, this can be, asking him, are you okay? You seem kind of off today. And he was just like, well, we were running in the park, and Fatima used to tell me about her ex, and it didn't bother me until I seen them in the park today when they were running. And he said that Fatima used to always tell me they used to take these long runs. But when I saw it for myself, it hit different because he felt like when Fatima had saw him, it brought up old feelings and old memories. And that kind of scared Zach because he doesn't want Fatima to leave him for her ex. And then that's when Bryce was like, well, maybe she was probably thinking about the whole Belinda situation. And then he said, well, maybe so. I don't know. And he said, well, if y'all, they open, they're going to talk about it. So he shows him the office. He said, do you like it? He was like, yeah, it's nice, but I can't afford it. He said, well, it's only $3,600 a month. He was like, only $3,600 is a lot of money for this space. And he was just like, well, you might want to think about it because you said you want to be a businessman. So this is a great place to set up your business. He said, this room over here can be your office. That room over there can be your assistant. He was like, oh, my assistant. And then he said, well, this room over here, it can be my office. He said, your office? He said, yeah, it can be my office. I got about $1.2 million. I said, God, dog, all these 1. This and man, come on, million. Come on, million. Come on, million. Come on, million. I'm gonna say I got about 3.2 million in the bank. I can't wait to say it. But anyway, so he was saying, and I could, be your business partner. And Zachy was like, for real, you would do that? So shoot, that 36 gonna end up being half, which is 1,800. So they was gonna split the bills. And Bryce said, because Zach asked, are you still gonna be working with Gary? He was like, no, I'm gonna still work with Gary, but I'm gonna do this right here as a part-time job. And he was like, oh, so I'm the part-time anyway. But still, you get what you get. You get your office, you paying $1,800 and it looks nice. So that is great. And he asked him, so what is your name, Mr. Businessman? What's going to be the name of your business? He said, Rise Ventures. And I think that's a good name. He started from the bottom. Now he rising on up. Anyway, so I thought that was real cool. And Zach is happy. He picks Bryce up again in this episode and shakes him all around. And Zach and Bryce is like, I said, Bryce, you really get tickled every time he pick you up. It's like he just get a joy. Anyway, so that's real cool. I thought that was good. It's great to see Zach rising on up. All right. So back at the office, I didn't know that Angela and Fatima worked in the same office building. Did they say that earlier? I don't know. But anyway, so Angela goes because Fatima wanted to see her. So they go into the restroom and they're talking. And Fatima is just like, oh my God. She checks all the bathrooms to make sure nobody is there because she wants to cry. She wants to break down. And Angela is like, what's wrong? Oh, it's the Belinda situation. She was like, yeah, that too. But girl, I done seen Ian. You did? Oh my God. And Fatima said when she saw him, she said, I felt his whole body on my body. I said, girl, that is deep. His whole body on your body? Girl, that's a soul tie. Child, them soul ties real. You hear me? Yes. Anyway, so she was like, yeah, and Angela was like, well, you told me that was your soulmate. Girl, they deeper than that. His whole body on top of your body. And y'all, girl, that's deep. Anyway, so she was like, I thought I was over him. I thought I was over him until I saw him and all these feelings came back. She said, I don't want to be with him. I don't like him like that. But it's just the fact that she said she with Zach, she happy with Zach. But she said it's just that feeling. She thought that it was over. And he asked her to go out to dinner. And Angela said, well, you told me that you and Zach had a very good relationship. So if y'all relationship is what it is, then you should be honest with Zach and tell him what's going on. Just the same way Fatima told Zach to go and meet with Karen. So y'all can have a good conclusion to y'all's story. So it's really the same thing. And she said, okay, I'm going to think about it. And, Angela had to get back to work. She had to go back upstairs. So then Fatima gets another call from the receptionist at the door, at the front desk. She comes in and they say, you have a visitor. She looks over there. It's Ian. He's over there sitting down. She's like, dang, I thought I blocked you. So he gets up. He's talking to her. He was like, I really wanted to talk to you. And she was like, I don't want to talk to you. You really hurt my feelings and all of that stuff. And then he says he dropped the bomb on her. He said, well, I have cancer. I'm about to die. And I just wanted to get right with everybody that I messed up with. And you were part of one of the people that I wanted to meet and get right. I said, if this ain't Tyler Perry, why did I get married part 2? This is all this is. Dun, dun, dun. I have cancer and I'm about to die. Anyway, y'all, this is Sheila Bila. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and y'all have a great day. Oh, mind you, Fatima said that she can meet with him at the coffee shop at about 4:30. Yeah, so they can talk. Ciao, bye. All right, y'all have a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.